Kevin, we said before about Zion and defending him and the challenges of that. What you feel like was rolling for him tonight in terms of him getting to the spots, because you pretty much know he's trying to get to that point.
Yeah, I mean, it's everybody else. I mean, you got Alvarado played a great game, 5 threes. Damn, I didn't know he had 5. Like he was making everything. Dyson Daniels played a great game for him. I mean, honestly, Zion is one of those dudes who's gonna get his points every game. Like you should just chalk that up to him being that great that he gonna score. And it's 100-something possessions in the game. So it's not just him. CJ came out, had 7 threes the first half, or 6 threes in the first half. You know, so I think everybody on their team contributed tonight. I think if you look down the line, we got more shots up, same amount of threes. We fouled at the end, so let's say the same amount of turnovers, rebounds, assists, turnovers. We had 15 turnovers. They had 12. They made 2 more threes than us, and we lost by like 8-6. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's gonna come down to, against great teams like that, it's gonna come down to shot making, and they made shots tonight. You got to give them credit. After two games when we played them pretty good and beat them at their place pretty bad, you know they're going to come out and just with a different vibe, and they knocked down shots. And we got some great looks too that we just couldn't make. So that's I was just saying that. Like I told you the whole year, make them mislead. You know, you do everything pretty much equal to the team. It's about who make the most shots after that.
Just to follow up on your point, Grayson Allen getting wide open threes, and those are ones that if he makes those, he's probably looking at it again.
It's not as great as me. I feel like I had like almost 2 layups, dunk, like 3 threes that was open, little middies that was open. I feel like we all got good looks tonight. We generated good shots tonight. Like I said, they made some, we didn't.
Were you guys expecting or thinking it could happen that Valanciunas would end up kind of being not involved?
Yeah, I think so. We knew that, especially since we beat them up there pretty good. Book had averaged 50 on them. We knew it was going to make some adjustments, and we guarded them pretty well too. But like I said, they made shots tonight. CJ kept them afloat early. Without him getting going, I think we got big in the first half. We had Zion under control for a nice part of the game, and then he eventually got loose. So we envisioned him going small and trying to offset how we were guarding him. But I still think we did a solid job. It's just about making shots on the other end.
You had mentioned a couple games ago about wanting Brad to be even more aggressive. Was this kind of closer along those lines?
Most definitely. It was 13 for 19, 7 for 8 from the 3. Damn. You know, I feel like he was aggressive. He played with emotion and passion and energy. Always did, but it showed a little bit more in his face and in his body language tonight. Making shots like that is just exciting for everybody. Fadeaways out the corner, pull-up threes, like he was incredible. And that's what we're going to need from him going forward. And it's good that he can do pretty much play different roles, and he's learning different roles, playing a point guard, guarding some of the best players in the league, having to score for us in that started fourth quarter like he did tonight. So, I know it's later in the season, but every rep is important, and it's an opportunity for us to grow. And we can see that Brad is accepting his role in the team.
Kevin, Brad said that you guys just didn't have to fight to win like they did. Do you feel that?
I wouldn't say we didn't have a fight. Start out the game pretty nicely. And even when they went up 12-13, we still came back and got the game under control. I wouldn't say we didn't have no fight. I mean, it's easy to say that when we lose a game, but when you sit there and play and analyze it, you know the small details that make a game turn. And they had a couple momentum plays that threw us off. But I think we had great intentions all night.
Just in terms of the fourth quarter, that was a tight one with a playoff-like feel to it, and the gears were still spinning offensively. Like you said, you guys just missed a couple of shots. Do you agree with that sentiment, that offensively you guys were in a good rhythm?
Yeah, we were in a good rhythm. Brad got us going to start the quarter. Bill came in and got some good looks. I got some good shots. I missed. Grayson got a couple good looks. So for the most part, when you generate good shots, that's what you got to live with, and if they go in or not, that determines, how you play. But I mean, if you generate good shots, I think you're playing solid offense, and it's just about a matter of making them. So you got to give them credit. I mean, they made shots tonight.
When it comes down to playoff position, 4 games left in the regular season, you guys are right in that line, play in, maybe not play in. How closely do you or the team look at the standings, especially with 4 games left, knowing implications?
Yeah, it's hard not to look at them, man. Everybody talk about it every day. I mean, as soon as you open your phone, it's everywhere, you know what I'm saying? The odds, and every game is important to everybody now. Like, it's do or die for everybody around this time who's watching, who's spectating. So, yeah, it's hard not to see it, but it's about every possession and focusing on that. And then you can't control too much, just try to focus on us.
Kind of to that point, does this feel kind of like a playoff series coming up against the Clippers with the back-to-back?
Nah, nothing in a regular season can compare to the playoffs.